Welcome back to another rebuild. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars, one of the most interesting ones. So we're going to hop right into it. We are not going to be Doug Marone. We got to change that almost immediately. We have ENags the GOAT. We love to see it. We're hopping into this one. This is going to be exciting. So let's look at the team real quick. We have the man, the myth, the legend. If I can move right now. For some reason, I still have those on. But we have Trevor Lawerence. We're definitely going to move his dev up because that's just not realistic. That's not going to be Trevor Lawerence. We're going to move him up to a star dev. Keep it somewhat realistic. Not going to make him anything crazy right now. Don't want to have that happen. We do have Travis Etienne too. I think I might move him up too in dev just because I think he's going to be good. He's a really high pick, first rounder. I don't really agree with this pick from them. I really don't think you draft running backs in the first round, especially when you have a guy like James Robinson who was just absolutely insane last year on an undrafted rookie deal, But it's just very weird to me that they went him. I think he's got a lot of potential. I think he could be very good, but it's going to make it very interesting how we kind of do the roster here. So let's just take a look at it right now. So I think maybe left and right tackle, something we got to work on. Maybe definitely a tight end. DJ Chark is awesome. Definitely love him. He's young, 23. He's going to be a cornerstone for us. Laviska Shenault, definitely going to move him up in our lineup. Actually, probably get rid of Philip Dorsett, too. Jamal Agnew. Wait, what? Why is Jamal Agnew a superstar? wait a minute. I'm going to move that. I don't think Jamal Agnew is supposed to have a superstar. Maybe whoever made this roster or is just a Jamal Agnew stan. But going to move him down to normal because I think that would fit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Jamal Agnew is an absolute freak and I just don't watch enough Jags games. But we're gonna do that. I love Marvin Jones, love him. I'm probably gonna trade him right off the rip. I just don't think it's gonna be the best way to build. I love him. He's a great guy. I got to meet him a few times when he was with the Bengals, so love him. But gonna have to trade him. Him and Philip Dorsett probably. Put Laviscus. Put DJ number 1, Laviska Shenault 2. Probably trade for another running back, receiver somehow in there. But offense I kind of like, if I'm being honest. Defense, we've got some really good positions here. So Myles Jack's awesome. Schobert's pretty good too. He's gonna be kind of older, so he's probably gonna. Oh, he's actually not. He's 26. I thought he was older than that. But Josh Allen too, another great one. Shaquille Griffin, I would think is going to be huge for us too. CJ Henderson, also one that I think is going to be a really good stud. But looking at the team right now, I really like it. I like how it's made. We're just going to try and make some trades right now and make them Super Bowl winners as quickly as humanly possible. So right here we get TJ Hawkinson, which is kind of shocking, but you know, it's late in Madden. I've seen a lot of people do unrealistic, so that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to win a Super Bowl. But we trade Gardner Minshew, a 4th round pick this year and a 3rd round next year for TJ Hawkinson. I think that's huge for us. Start building up some targets for our man Trevor Lawerence. Let's see what we can do. You know, I'm actually going to go after Rob Havenstein here. I feel like this could be something that's quite doable, and I feel like we could get for cheap, and he could be our right tackle for the whole time of this franchise rebuild, so we're going to try to get him. Can't really trade any of my offensive linemen. Let's look at left end. What can we do here? Can we do Doug Costin? I don't even know who that guy is. We are able to trade Smoot and Wilson for Rob Havenstein. We will definitely take that. 2 backup guys. Probably weren't going to see the lineup. Definitely getting them off team and getting a solid right tackle is going to be huge for this team. We're going to trade Marvin Jones in a 5th for Sam Hubbard. Sam Hubbard always develops really well for me in Madden, so we're definitely going to try to do that. We get a left end that we desperately need for this team, so I think that's going to be a great start. And we trade Carlos Hyde, a 4th and a 5th this year for Derek Barnett for right end. I think that's going to be huge. I think we're good right now, though. I kind of want to take a look at the team. And here's where I think we're sitting kind of pretty. I think I might try to make a move for receiver real quick before we start the season, but I like our line. Our line's pretty solid. Definitely a little bit older in some spots, but I like it. Hawkinson was huge. I mean, this lineup right here, James Robinson, Travis Etienne, and Trevor Lawerence is kind of disgusting. DJ Chark, Philip Dorsett's not great. I'm going to put Shenault higher up on the list than him, so that's awesome. Probably move him to the slot too, so he develops a little bit quicker. But man, this team's good. The defense is good too. We got some star guys there. Cornerbacks, I'm going to move Henderson in the slot, so that's great. Safety's not great. Chase On could probably go higher. In real life, I have really high hopes for him. I hope he does really well. But man, I actually really like this team. Defensive tackle is not great, but that's something I'm not super worried about right now. But let's move around some of the line right now. I want to make sure the right guys are in slot because that's always important for some reason. I want to put Shenault in the slot, and then where's my slot corner? Slot corner. I really want to put Henderson there. And yeah, I mean, let's try. I want to try to trade for receiver real quick, and then after that, we'll kind of get things moving. I really didn't think this trade was gonna go through, but we get Juwan Taylor, and we trade a 4th and a 7th to get Mecole Hardman. I think he's gonna progress really well. I'm really excited about that one. I want to change him in our lineup real quick. But then, man, we are off to the races. This team is gonna be insane. I'm super excited to see what happens. This is the team I think we should be able to win a Super Bowl with them. I'm not taking no for an answer. It's gonna happen. So let's try and simulate it here, kind of see what happens. So here we go, on the way. We are simming to mid-season. What we're gonna do is we're gonna skip the preseason. Screw all that. We're not worried about it. And then we're gonna make sure we stop at week 7, so that way I can maybe do trades or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, right here. Yeah, right. Oh no, I think it was late. Oh, it was late. I missed it by a second. Wait, did I just see that? Wait. No, I can't trade. I am right. We are 5-1. Holy hell! This team is absurd. And Chason can have a big year. Let's go. He's gonna have a breakout game right now. This is insane. This is gonna be great. But what is going on here? We're 5-1, leading the division. Let's kind of check out the stats. Trevor Lawerence not throwing for a lot of yards, but throwing for 14 touchdowns. That's not too shabby. We have 2,000. Wow, that's a lot of rushing yards, a lot of rushing touchdowns. We love to see that. A lot of points being scored. Laviska Shenault not playing too bad. Let's kind of go individually, look at the stats. Trevor Lawerence not too bad. Only throwing 2 picks. That's great too. Receiving Laviska Shenault with 4. DJ Chark with 5, Mecole with 2, TJ Hawkinson with 1. That's awesome. That's an insane receiving core right there. And then Travis Etienne not doing too much. We might have to trade him if I'm being honest. Might be big. 400 yards, 7 touchdowns for James Robinson. He's absurd. Travis Etienne, 232 yards with a touchdown. Not bad. Let's kind of look at the defense here. What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? Let's look at the sacks. That's always fun. Myles Jack. Wow, look at that. Sam Hubbard's playing well too. That's a pretty good defense. I really didn't think they'd get that many sacks. They don't have a lot of turnovers. That's not great. Might have to work at the safeties at some point here, but that's not bad. Leading the team in tackles, Myles Jack. Wow, this team is way better than I thought they were going to be so far. That's just nuts. I want to see if anybody's jumped up anything else with breakout games or anything. Always got to do it. I don't think they've had enough experience, if I'm being honest. So we do have to wait a little bit longer for that. But man, what a start! What a start! 5-1. I'm kind of hyped up. Let's kind of see what they do to end off the season. This could be big. I mean, I think, was it the Jets I made the playoffs with the first season? We could do that here, and that could be pretty crazy. I'm gonna be really happy if that happens. Is it realistic? Probably not, but let's kind of see. 5-1's a really good start, and we end the season with a win. Nobody's signed. Do we have a bye? Did we get a bye? We're gonna look at the playoff bracket right here. We have the #1 seed in the AFC. What in the world is happening right now? What is this? Auto upgrading those players. I mean, we have to 90, 87. What is going? 11-5? Look at this team. Trevor Lawerence with 34 passing touchdowns, second most in the league, only 10 picks, 4,000 yards. He's having a season. James Robinson with 16 rushing touchdowns, 1,200 yards. Travis Etienne not doing too shabby either. Let's look at our receivers. Laviska Shenault and DJ Chark both over 1,000, both over 11 touchdowns. McColl's kind of there, but TJ Hawkinson getting some big touchdowns for us. I'm awestruck. I thought this team was going to be good. I didn't think they were going to be this good. I mean, what is this? 7 sacks for Josh Allen. Sam Hubbard really having a big impact. Derek Barnett as well. Both are playing huge for us. These trades early are gonna really set us up well. So get interceptions. Josh Allen with 3. Wow. We end up with a lot more picks than I thought we were gonna get, considering the early part of the season. But my word, look at that team. Wow. Of course, it's the Jags are gonna be the team that I probably win with first. So wow, we got to move forward to the next week. We got to get our first game underway. Who are we gonna be playing? We're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Not really the team you want to be playing, but let's simulate it. No hesitation, nothing. We lose 35-28. You hate to see that. I feel like I'm just cursed at this point, guys. Like, it always happens. Like, what is this? We're just going to sim the Super Bowl. Don't care about anything else. I swear, whenever I get into the playoff games, I just choke it. It's the Bengals fan in me, dude. It always takes it out. Man, that one hurts though. Myles Jack returning from injury, so we got injured. That might be a reason we lost. Myles Jack has been huge for us. It's Browns Cardinals, as we all know. The Browns are loved in these simulations for some reason. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. When the Browns win the Super Bowl, good for them. Let's look at the end of the season for our team. We have Trevor Lawerence all the way up to superstar, James Robinson superstar, DJ Chark superstar, Laviska Shenault superstar. Wow, the offense is insane. Travis Etienne still stays a star. He might be a guy we have to maybe move. Wow, that's just insane. I'm shocked with the offense. With the defense there, looking good. I'm not sure if Josh Allen was superstar, but he is now, which is great. Corner, ooh, CJ Henderson getting superstar. That's pretty big for us. Safety is going to be the move. Safety and D-line, D-tackle are the main positions we're going to focus on the offseason. But man, they look good. I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be the one where we pull out and do some big time stuff. Cam Johnson right here. I think we're going to have to re-sign him just because I'm not sure what the options are going to be. And I don't think there's going to be a ton better than him. So we're gonna try to offer him. Glad he got the deal done. We'd love to see that. Trey Herndon at 25. Normal. Do we really, I'm going to err on the side of no. Because I think we can get higher guys that might be a little bit older, but they're going to have higher overall. And I think that's going to impact us a little bit more. So we are going to move on there and hop into the free agency. This is the fun part. I don't really care about the injuries, guys. Just move on, get better. I'm teasing. That was a joke. Like Richard Sherman here, he's going to get some oh, wow. I forgot about the Richard Sherman stuff going on. We might not talk about that. Like Steven Nelson right here, like 28 as a star. That might be a guy we have to go after. Tim Patrick probably won't. Always been going after him recently in ones. Let's see. Steven Nelson, we placed an offer on him. Kind of excited to see what happens with him. Let's look at defensive tackle. Defensive tackle is when we need something. Jaron Reed could be a pretty good one. 27 years old. They don't see that young of guys hitting here, so we're actually going to offer him. I might offer him a little bit more than I should, just because I feel like that's going to be a huge addition to our team if we can get him. Hopefully he signs. We're going to sign Darren Lee as kind of like a backup for Chason, but I kind of like that. Now, looking at the safety position, there's really not... Okay, we could do Carl Joseph. That one would be kind of interesting. Trying to see if we can get any more there. Let's look at free safety too. Nobody super appealing, but we are going to go strong safety here. We're going to go Carl Joseph. I'm going to make him an offer because we can't just leave the money, man. We can't just leave it. We're advancing the week. We got Steven Nelson. We got Darren Lee. We got Jaron Reed. We got Carl Joseph. We got all of them, man. I mean, look at us go. We are starting off hot here. We are starting off real hot. This is probably one of the best starts we could have had. I'm going to take a look again, but probably not going to sign anybody here unless there's anybody that's kind of eye-popping to me, which I really don't think there's going to be. Now, there's nobody crazy, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move immediately to the draft. We're going to skip ahead. We don't care about all the other stuff, and we are going to start the draft. We're just going to hop into it right away. We're going to have a really late pick, which I really didn't expect. Is this the Dolphins again having a bad pick? Like, this is a common thing. We have the 12th overall pick, which is actually huge for us. Let's kind of look at what we can do here. We could go receiver, not really too high on that path. We do have some good receivers. Cordell Westbrook does look like a stud, though. Donovan Black looks like he could be unreal. Eric Young looks like a stud, too. We might have to take a look at him. That left tackle is a beast. We do have 2 first-round picks, so we could try to snag a few of these guys. I'm just kind of looking through to see if we don't need a running back. I'm not even sure why I clicked on him. I'm just trying to see what guys are going to be guys we go after, because this is going to be a big draft for us. If we didn't have 2 great ones, we could definitely... This Philip Carpenter guy looks like a stud. We might look for Carpenter at the end of the first. That guy looks like a beast. But let's start off here. This Eric Young guy looks good, but I do like Chason. I kind of want to see what he can do. Donovan Black looks like I think he's going to do the move. I think we're going to go Donovan Black here. I might regret it. Because I really want to see how good Eric Young is. But we're going to go Donovan Black. I like the pick. Ooh, okay. 73 normal. Not ideal, but he can be our starter for years to come. We will take that. Kind of sucks. I was really expecting a little bit more from his development, but, it is what it is. Maybe if our guy's still here, we can take him. We cannot. This Deacon guy as left tackle looks like a freak. Philip Carpenter's still here too, man. This guy looks like the biggest steal of all time. All first. I mean, it's going to be him at this left tackle. I don't know. This is such a tough decision. I'm going to take Philip Carpenter. This guy looks like a can't miss prospect. Hidden Dev, 16 overall. I mean, 74, that's insane. We might have to make some trades or something to get him on the field, but that's a hell of a pick. Easy one to make, if I'm being honest. Probably the easiest one I've seen so far in all these drafts. We don't have a ton of picks because we did make some trades, but let's see what kind of gems we can maybe get here. I have not had a huge streak of picking great in these later rounds. Defensive tackle with a first round. Those stats are pretty solid too. We might take Jonathan Lawrence. We will take Jonathan Lawrence. 10th in true value. 74 overall normal dev. We will take that any day of the week. What a pick by us. Is this gonna be the best one I've ever done with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who I would say in real life, I don't see the bright future that a lot of people do. I think Trevor Lawerence could be absolutely insane. John Rush could be a solid one for strong safety, or John McGee. Ooh, let's go with Rush here. I like Rush. Rush caught my eye first. Ooh, bad pick. But I'm not really sold on Urban Meyer. I don't really think that is going to mesh well, if I'm being honest. I don't really see that as a connection that pans out favorably for the Jags, but I could be wrong. You never know. I just simulated our pick. We got DeAndre Dunbar, middle linebacker. I'm not sure why we would draft one if we drafted one in the second round, but hey, that's what happens when you're dumb, guys. You miss things. And that's going to end our draft. We did not have many picks, but that's what will happen when you drill them and you trade for other guys that are going to help your team. So we got a 73 overall, Donovan Black. We got Philip Carpenter, who is a freak, Jonathan Lawrence, John Rush, and DeAndre Dunbar. I really like this team. This team's going to look good. Let's take a look at it real quick far into the season. I mean, this offense is going to be stacked. It's going to be really interesting what they do. Etienne might have to go after this year, depending on what we see out of our man James Robinson. But I'm interested to see there. I kind of want to put my guy Lawrence up higher in the depth chart, if I'm being completely honest. I'm gonna put him up. I'm gonna put him second with Reed. I want him to start there. And honestly, I think we're gonna move Schobert right now to get him out while we still have some value. Might try to trade for. Let's kind of go back. I think I want to trade Schobert for maybe a safety. I could do I just took Donovan Black though. I don't know. This is gonna be kind of interesting. Definitely want Henderson in third. I'm gonna have him in my slot again. But this will be kind of interesting what we see here. I'm going to trade Schobert for what? I do not know yet. So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that goes for us, but stay tuned. I couldn't really find anything for Joe Schobert right there, so we are just going to go ahead and simulate ourselves to the midseason. I will trade him then, just because I know that's going to be a move we really need to make this team go to the next level. But so far, so good. Excited to see what this season has for us. I mean, so far, we made it to the playoffs. We had the number 1 seed, lost in the second round, which definitely not great. I'm not going to lie. That's not ideal, not what we want to see at all. And we are 4-3 right now, so we're a little bit more down to earth, which sucks. I skipped the trade portion, so that hurts again. That sucks. 4-3, still top in the division. That's a really good sign for us. Trevor Lawerence having another great season, throwing a ton of pass touchdowns, 21. Wow, he's a freak. James Robinson again having a little more down to the earth season, but we'll take that. Chenault and Hawkinson are leading the charge. DJ Chark with a step back season here, but it's nothing that we can't get over. Let's look at interceptions. Myles Jack is having a hell of a season. Schobert's doing pretty well, which is good. Let's look at our sack numbers. Wow, this line that we've made is kind of nasty, if I'm being completely honest. This is a nasty line. Who's leading the team in tackles? And it's Steven Nelson. Wow, look at the corner go. Love to see that. We'll take a look at our roster right now just to see if anybody moved up or anything. 88 overall on offense. That's absurd. That's absurd. This is insane. This offense is so good. Etienne's probably going to have to get traded, if I'm being honest. Henderson's still great. Nothing too different. It's Carpenter. How close? He's really close. We're going to see what dev he is. That would be awesome to see. But man, what a team. What a team. Let's look at who we can try to sign right now. DJ Chark, probably, yeah, we're definitely going to have to re-sign him. Steven Nelson, probably not, though, if I'm being honest. We can get Barnett and Sam Hubbard for another season. I think that's going to be a great move for us, if I'm being completely honest. So we are going to try to re-sign Chark right now. Let's see what he does with this offer. Let's go. We get DJ Chark locked up for the next season. This next season will be the last one that we do. Most of the time I only do 3. Let me know if you guys want to see like a really long one. I'm not sure if that's something you guys want to see or not. If I do like maybe a 5 or 10 year or something like that, I don't know. You guys let me know. Sam Hubbard is mad at me. He doesn't want that. Right guard AJ Kane. He's gonna be a guy we probably have to resign. Malcolm Brown, no. Wilson, no. Probably with him. Everybody else though, I really feel like we can replace these guys. But we're gonna take Aldrick Rebelos. We are gonna sign him. Try to get our kicker, keep him there. We are going to keep AJ Kane, though. I feel like he's cheap enough, and our line has definitely not been an issue with how good he's been throwing the ball. So we are going to keep that. We're going to re-sign everybody else at the end of the season. But right now, let's simulate to the playoffs, see where we are. I'm going to be kind of disappointed if we're in like a further back spot, if I'm being honest. But let's see. Week 16, I'm kind of nervous. Like, this should be the one where we maybe win the Super Bowl. Okay, we won the last game. We are in the wild card right now against the Raiders. We went 11-5 again. What a team. This team is insane. Trevor Lawerence leading the league in passing yards. This is insane. He's absurd. 44 touchdowns, 4,312 yards. I mean, he's got to win MVP this year, right? James Robinson again has a monster year. We got to trade Etienne. I think Etienne's got to go. We could probably get something for him too. That would make the team really good. But man, what a season. The rushing is insane too. James Robinson's an absolute freak. Receiving yards. Laviska Shenault. Holy, look, DJ Chark kind of took a huge step back, for being honest, but 12 touchdowns from Laviska Shenault, 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns from Hawkinson. Miko has 10 touchdowns. I mean, what is this team? This team's insane. Myles Jack leading the team again with tackles. Josh Allen, have a day, young sir. 10 sacks on the season. The sacks are looking good. The line we've built is really solid. Interceptions, Myles Jack with 4 again. Again, we're not really an interception team, it seems like. We're not really a turnover-driven team, which I guess is good. Turnovers kind of go up and down, but we have our playoff wild card game against the Raiders with wait, we're in the wild card? Let's look at the playoff bracket real quick. The Ravens are the number 1 seed. What did they go? My God. But let's do it. Let's simulate it. Let's win a playoff game. Have I won a playoff game in here? I'm not sure. We get a dub. Let's go. We'll take it any day of the week. Can I look at the stats of that game? I kind of want to. It was 28-14. Here we go. We can look at the player stats. Trevor Lawerence, 3 touchdowns, 0 pick. Have a day. James Robinson, 72, respectable. Who had a great day? Oh, he's spreading the ball to everybody. Let's go. We love to see that. But now we play the New England Patriots. Not gonna be an easy game, but we are home. Let's get Duval rocking, guys. Let's win the divisional round. Let's make it to the conference championship. Let's go. Let's get it. Who won it? Trevor Lawerence, have a day. 4 tutties. He got sacked 3 times though. Henderson having a season. Let's get it. We play the Ravens. I'm like legitimately nervous for this now. Like, I'm legitimately nervous. We could possibly win the Super Bowl here. We could get to the first Super Bowl we have in the franchise. Let's get it. Ravens rebuild. Let's see. We lose by a zillion. We lose 42-14. Wow. What a heartbreaker there. Oh my goodness. Trevor Lawerence not having a great day. Lamar Jackson having a pretty good one. Wow, that one hurts. That one really hurts, and Ryan Tannehill wins the MVP. What? Trevor Lawerence comes in second, Joe Burrow in third, but man, that makes me kind of sad. What is that? How do we not win MVP there? 11-5 versus 8-8? Like, what? What is going on? Wow, makes me kind of sad. Makes me sad. We were so close yet so far away. We got one more season to run it back. Let's get the dub this year. And, you know, let's do what we can. I want to get Sam Hubbard back in. I feel like that's going to be good to not have to worry about that position going to the offseason. So let's see if we can get him right here. Let's see. Let's go. We get Sam Hubbard. Everybody else can go. And let's move forward to the next week. And let's start getting free agents from other teams. Let's try to get somebody big. I want to get someone huge as a big signing right now. $27 million to spend. And Jair Alexander, who is always available, is available again. Fred Warner. Wyatt Teller is available, which is kind of crazy. With no offers either. Wow. You know, we are going to go balls to the walls this year. We are going to kind of lowball some people. Try to get what we can. Wyatt Teller would be a huge one. We can offer him a little bit lower. My boy Andrew sent me a TikTok today that I didn't respond to because it hurt my feelings. But he said that I need to do more stuff like this where I shortcut people. Darren Payne would be a really good one to kind of to solidify the middle. Ronnie Harrison Jr. actually would be a really big signing to move up that far at safety. So we are going to try to get him as well. Only thing here is we have a competitor, which is not great. But hey, we get it there. Tom Brady's a free agent. Wow, that's kind of crazy to see. Those are pretty solid right there. I think Payne is going to be our next one. I feel like that's maybe can take us to the next level. I'm going to have to short him a little bit just because we don't have that much money left. I'm going to try to change the playbooks too. Playbooks might be big to change here. 58 total. That is not good. We need to bump it up a little bit from 58 total points. Let's do like here. We accept that one? Nope, 53. That's even... Wait, did that get worse? How did that get worse? We could not get Payne. I kept messing up my cap thing. Let's get Derek. I don't even know who Derek is, but let's make him an offer that he can't refuse. And I really feel like this team should be good enough with these. Let's advance the week, see what we can do. We do have a draft to go to, so that's awesome. We do get Wyatt Teller. Wow. I'm legitimately shocked at that one. Like, what is that? Wow. I am shocked. Who didn't sign that we offered? Ronnie Harrison. Ooh, 80 points. We were in 8th place. Wow. He has a lot of suitors here. Let's see if we can up it a little bit more. Maybe 4 mil. I don't think they're going to let us do that, though. 95. How high? We're in 7th. We're just going to withdraw offer. We are not going to get him at all. Let's see if there's any other strong safeties we could offer that could maybe make us competitive. Nobody that I really like more than what we've got, man. See, this is tough. Free safety is definitely not a great position for us. That it probably could have and should have upgraded sooner, but, you know, I'm going to look at the roster for the draft real quick, see where we probably should adjust. But, man, this line stacked. X Factor Trevor Lawerence stacked. I mean, man, what a team. If this team doesn't win it this next year, I'm going to be kind of mad. I'm going to be a little upset. Why is Barnett? Barnett's hurt. Of course, Myles Jackson, X Factor now too. Carpenter, wow, we're moving you back up in the depth chart. Don't know why you dropped it all. Chase on has progressed well. Good for him. I'm still going to put Anderson at my slot. That's what I want to do. Best thing to do is put your best guys in those positions. Slot wide receiver. This is completely wrong. I'm going to fix that, then we'll get into the draft. Here we are, the draft, the biggest one for the last season. We got to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm going to be a little mad if we don't, if I'm being completely honest. It's just, we're overdue. I'm overdue for Super Bowl win, and this Jags team is close. We're real close. We do need defensive tackle. We could, yeah, we don't need that kind of receiver, if I'm being honest, though. I see, this is where I tell you guys every time. I just don't know who to take and when to take. Oh, this left guard looks like a freak. Who's our left guard right now, if I'm being honest? I don't know who it is, but I'm going to take this guy. Hidden Dev, 71 overall, not great. A reached with 3, that's not really that big of a reach. We got a Hidden Dev. We'll take that. Casey Clark, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. But now we've got our second pick of the draft. This is going to be tough, too. Right at some linebacker could be one we take, but again, I don't really think that's a great fit. See, this is where it gets hard. A lot of these guys. Does that guy look good, or am I dumb? I think that guy looked good. Dakota Johnson. I think I'm gonna take him here. 69 overall, 55 in talent, 61 overall. Okay, so we get a good pick, but again, normal dev. Normal dev is really just like the biggest punch in the face. We traded most of our other picks, and then we have the third to last pick of the draft here. I don't even know. Like this is who's has the highest? I don't even know here. 6.7. Let's take that kid. You. Oh, terrible. Really bad. But we will survive without him. Let's do a little draft recap real quick. We got Casey Clark. We got Dakota Johnson, Tyron Myers, and Manny Wagner. Not a great draft, if I'm being honest. We did not hit very well, but our team is still really good. We definitely do have to trade some guys. We got to move some guys, try to put us in the best position possible to win right now. Yeah, we could make some good moves. So let's wait a minute. Let's look at our whole team. We definitely, how long is Barnett out? That could be bad. Femur, 21 weeks. Yeah, we got to trade for a right end now, and maybe a free safety. Let's see what we can do. I can trade Schobert for Julian Blackmon. I think that'd be a really good pick. Great one for us right there. We don't need draft picks or anything, so I'm just kind of trying to get rid of guys and get stuff that we need. I am going to trade Etienne right now, though. I think we could get some good return from him, maybe just for this season, too. I kind of want to get an edge rusher because we don't need a free safety. Christian Wilkins could be a good one, but not high enough overall to make me want to bite here. Can we get Nick Bosa? That'd be kind of crazy. Can we get Nick Bosa if we trade some first rounders? Let's make it so unrealistic that they have to give us, like, the Super Bowl guys. Let's make it so unrealistic. They still declined it. What if I give them a first round next year, too? What if I give them a first round next year? You got to say, what? They still said no? Screw them. I'm not even going to let the Niners get another chance at that offer. We could get Leonard Williams, but I don't even think we need to give up that much. I couldn't maybe just get him straight up for Etienne. Yeah, really close. We're just going to offer a 5th next year. See what we can do. We get him. Leonard Williams is now on the team. We'd love to see that. And let's look at the team one last time before we start simming to the midseason. We can try to make a few more trades. Looks pretty stacked. Gonna sign a running back real quick for our backup, but man, what a team. Rob Havstein was definitely a good move early for me. But man, look at the squad. Look at the squad. The free safety definitely a little weak. Same with right outside linebacker, but I kind of like it. I like the squad right now. Let's simulate and let's make a trade and let's win the whole Super Bowl this year, guys. We are 6-0. Holy hell. What? We are undefeated? 6-0. Let's look at the stats, but my God. I'm literally kind of like shook right now. We're 6-0, haven't lost a game. Kind of crazy. Trevor Lawerence, again, having a really good season. Not leading the league in anything like it was before, but he does not throw interceptions, which is great. James Robinson's having a day. This guy's a freak. Receivers, Hawkinson and Colin Johnson. Who are you? Taking all the tutties right there, but good for him. But man, let's look at the defense real quick, and then we'll sim it to the end of the season, guys. We got to see what happens. Shaquille Griffin having a good season. With our sacks, Leonard Williams, a really good acquisition. Same with Josh Allen and Leonard Williams coming off the edges. Not too bad. We only have 1 interception of the year. That's tough. But I believe we're 6-0. I'm not really going to try to change anything, guys. We can't try. We gotta move forward and sim the playoffs. It's not that we're not trying, but we can't fix what's not broken. That's what I meant to say. I was gonna say we can't fix what is broken or whatever. And we lose our last game of the season, but we have a wild card game. That's what we like to see. Number 1 seed is the Pats. We're number 2. We like that. We like that we are number 2. But here we go, our game against the Jets. We will look at the season stats real quick because it might be one of the last chances we get to look at it. Trevor Lawerence has the mediocre, I guess mediocre for him, but a pretty solid year all around. James Robinson, again, is just a stud. Receivers, wow, look at all the touchdowns. Everybody's catching them. I kind of like that, kind of spreading it out, sharing the love. And defensively, Philip Carter leads team in tackles. What a good pick for us. For sacks, Josh Allen is absurd. Interceptions, we end the season with more than in the middle, so that's great because we were really bad in that aspect. But man, Myles Jack and Philip Carter, what a tag team right there. Let's take a look at our roster real quick before we end it. We had 11-5. We've been 11-5 every season if I'm not wrong, but I could be wrong. But let's look at it. Wow, what a team. Let's kind of all hold our breath as DJ Chark got injured. Fractured forearm. That could bite us in the ass. And then look at the defense. Defense is stacked. I don't think they're going to lose this game. It's going to be offense if we do. So let's do it. Simulating it. I just don't want to lose. We lost to the Jets. I legitimately think it might be impossible to win a Super Bowl. I think it might be impossible. Lose to the Jets as the 7th seed. How in the hell does that happen? Trevor Lawerence doesn't even throw a pick. Zach Wilson has a great day, but what? Like, how? I'm genuinely shocked. I hope you guys enjoyed. The Jags rebuild was way more successful than I thought it was going to be. Went 11-5 all 3 seasons. Really good. Still missing the Super Bowl that I'm so craving. But I don't know. Let me know who you guys want to see me rebuild next. This one was fun. I really did not expect this from the Jags team, but it was fun nonetheless. Give me any tips, or have you guys won a Super Bowl while just simming? It seems like it's impossible, but let me know. But until next time, peace out and stay safe.